Hi guys, I'm Asif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video. And some days back I created this video and just I uploaded this video and some people asking me how I created that aura effect and on my YouTube channel and on Twitter also. So I thought let's create the whole video about all the things I did in this video. So let's start this tutorial.
CGHOW. CGHOW.
First of all, subscribe my YouTube channel and also click on bell icon so you will receive all new video notification. So one by one I'll show you everything, and actually I use some of my previous effect here. So basically this is sequence. So you can see I have animated the camera, and if I show you, this is my camera. These are the things that are placed here, and then this camera is just moving near the character, and this plant part or branch is also moving according to that camera. Okay, so this muzzle flash is exactly same thing which I have already created a tutorial. If you go to my YouTube channel CGHOW and search muzzle, actually search toon muzzle, you will find this toon muzzle 15 minutes tutorial. It is from scratch, I guess. I have created this whole effect in here. So this is exactly same. I just copy this effect and place it here. So in this video I am not going to tell that again how I did that. You should watch this 15 minutes if you are interested in this muzzle flash. Okay, apart of this I downloaded these models and just placed here. Okay, so I downloaded with random sites and placed. This is also. Then in this, if I have this bokeh effect, and first in this you can see these, and if I increase the brightness then you will see properly. So here's the scale color. Let me make this 10 for now. Now you can see. So this is my first effect, and it is very easy. You need to spawn some particle on a box location I'm taking in my case. Then on box location, and here's the live random, and color is also taking random from black to white, and it's showing this black, but you can also take one color and use the hue. This is actually all effect, so I just created with some other intention. And then I have some curl noise with this setting, and other curl noise with different strength, and some drag 1 to 10 random, and alpha is fading in and out, so you can see smoothly coming and disappearing. And then I have a dynamic parameter, and this is for, if you see here, I have this simple material. I have a radial gradient. If I preview, this is looks like this. If I increase the density, like so, it will be sharper. So I can decide random density. I need a faded one or I need a sharper one. So this is why I use the dynamic parameter here. And here you can see 0 to 10. So some circles are sharp, some are blurry. So that's why I use this. And this is my radial. Okay, so very easy. After this, I have these embers selected, and these are falling embers, and it has also one more emitter ash. So in this I just change the material, nothing else. So for embers I have obviously this radial ramp. Okay, then spawning some particle, it is quite easy. So spawning some particle with random. One more thing I want to tell you here, If you have some old files and you converted your project into UE 4.27, you will get this error in your initialized particle for the sprite rotation. To fix it, you can delete your initialized particle and take one another, but you need to put all these same values. But if you want to fix this error, I have tried everything, but this thing worked. You can just put the uniform here and your error will gone. Although this sprite rotation will not work now here, I guess, so you can take one more sprite rotation, but your error will go. So because my project has lots of Niagara system, if you'll see, you will be amazed. I think 1682 Niagara system I have, and because I have a single project and I just keep updating my Unreal Engine, so I got lots of error in these files. So sometime I fix them, sometime I leave them. So you can, if you have changed your version, you can do this thing. Okay, and let me do just one thing. I just changed the color of this bokeh, so let me revert it to 1, and then here Embers. So radial is spawning 100 particles, random life, random size, and random sprite rotation. It doesn't matter because it is round, and velocity, so random but higher on Z, so these are going up. Then curl noise, initial curl noise, just to spawn with a random position, and then so these are random things. You just need to make your behavior directional, what direction you want. So if we select this, you can see these selected embers. If I just right click and go to visibility and show only selected, now you can see. Okay, and then color is from yellow to red, some curl noise with different strength, drag, same things, but you need to just experiment with the values. Some vortex, you can see slightly rotating behavior in it, some particles slightly rotating. So, and then scale by speed, so with speed they are scaling. Then I have this paper ash, so in this I'm using a mesh, and this mesh is a banded planar, okay, like a paper. And then material, this is the material. So basically I have, and this thing also I took from my tutorial, so you can check. If you type here paper, I think paper fire effect I created, this one. So these ashes of paper coming out. You can watch this tutorial also if you are interested in this. So basically I have a texture, noise texture, and I'm using these to erode, and this is very simple, and to erode. And here I have a paper, and this is the normal, and then this is going to base color, opacity mask. And basically what happening here, let me show you a close-up of paper. So this paper is eroding, and you can see it's burning with this edge. So if you want to make this type of effect where something is burning and cutting that with a glow edge, basically you can watch my other tutorials like erode this thing, or lots of tutorials I erode all the time, like in this one. So basically you will get to know how to erode things and how to make the edge glowy where you are eroding. So this is 41 minutes tutorial all about erode, and I don't think after this you cannot erode things like this, so you should watch that. So I have mesh and this material which is eroding and spawning 150 particles, then random mesh size, random life, and again box location and gravity in different axis, curl noise and color. Okay, so these are all going here and there. Okay, that was easy. Visibility and show like that. After this I have again duplicated this thing, and then let me check. This is my sequencer. I have this smoke. So if I open this one, the smoke from the center going to side, left and right. So basically I have this smoke ring, and I'm using a slender has error. Let me just fix it. Okay, it has 500 height and radius is 0. Then for both side velocity I'm using cone velocity, and axis I'm using A or B, so either they are going negative or the positive in the X axis, and Y and Z is 0. So basically how it works, if I turn this off, I have a slender of smoke, and if I take the cone velocity or any velocity, like I take velocity, normal velocity, and I want my particle to go X and minus X. So basically you will do random, and you put maybe 500 here and minus 500 here, or maybe 2000 and minus 2000. So particles are going both sides but randomly. So you can do one more thing, you can break this and you can just make this uniform A and B, then put minus. So this will take either this or this. So you should actually move this and break this. Okay, and then you can put that value here. So it will take either minus or positive. It works like a boolean. Okay, and you have percentage. So if I make this 0, all particle will go right. If I make it 1, it will, all particle will go to left, because this will take these two like a lerp. 0.5 will make both sides. Okay, and then I have this purplish dark color, then some drag, so they are stopping here, some curl noise, nothing much, and this is a smoke sub-UV. This is default texture from starter content, so you can just use that. And obviously this is sub-UV 8x8, so I'm using this animation here. And after the smoke we have this muzzle flash, which I have already shown in a tutorial. Then this character effect. So if you select this mannequin, here is the effects, and if I open this effect, I have lots of things here going on. So let me first show you this trails, this aura. So to create this, actually I want to show you this from scratch so you will better understand. So let me check where's my mannequin placed. Control B, and let me create a new level, maybe this dark one. Okay, and just drag your mannequin here, F. Okay, so I'll just right click here and create a FX, and take the fountain FX, and I'll take reproduction initial particle, and I'll take this, and let me just take this character, this here, and this particle is spawning from this, but this should be stuck on the position. So you can take update reproduction and you can pick the same character. So particle will stuck on the position of character, and you have like lots of correct particles. You have GPU and you have lots of particles, maybe 500. Okay, particles spawning on the character. Let me change the color for now so you can better watch. And I'll just select this character and drag it here. So particle you can see generating on my character, and then I can duplicate this fountain emitter and rename it like anything, source or lead particle source, and I'll rename this lead. And then in this I don't need these reproductions, and all other thing I will also remove, and also this one. And let's make this one green for now so you can see which one is this. Then here you need to type from spawn particle from other emitter, type the name here of your source, and then you need to move. It will generate this one module also. You need to move this here. So now you have green particle spawning on your red particle. Let me change the size to maybe 2 and make the velocity up, maybe 200, 100. Okay, and then you can increase your drag, disable your mask and drag. So increase the drag and maybe some curl noise. Maybe 200, and you can animate it like this. Then you can make this white and alpha maybe 0.1, and I'll reduce the drag maybe 1, and curl noise maybe 50, and you need to increase your particles. And again decrease the alpha over life, I think, and also velocity maybe 50, and here you will see that effect on your character. Okay, so I think I'm clear, and let me just open that map again. Okay, so everything is clear. Now this text, this logo, first let me clear this mannequin effect. There is wireframe panning on this, so you need to open the material of your character. This is the default material. I just added this thing. So first what I did is, where's my texture, let me, yeah, this thing also. So I took the UVs snapshot from Maya. So I got this of my UVs of my mannequin. Then I am multiplying this UV with the color, so it looks like this. Now here I have this noise that is panning, and then I'm adding time on it, and then sign, so it will be like this. Then again I have here something sign, and these, because I have this world position, I'm taking blue, that means the Z direction. I'm again adding time and sign, so this will pan. Then this thing noise and this panning thing multiplying together, so I have this, and then again I have this, I'm taking this dot, and if I preview here on sphere, this is like a Fresnel, adding one more Fresnel here, so it works like, because in this one this is the black edge and white center, in this one white edge and black center, because it is inverted, adding together, so I got this black edge, not edge, it's a ring, Then I'm adding this on this whole effect with color, so you can see, and then this whole thing multiplying with wireframe, so it looks like this. And then this is adding on emissive of my base color, base material. So this is how I created it. Okay, then mannequin is complete. Now this thing, this is also done with the same. So here you can see this whole thing, and I got this logo edge, full logo going to opacity mask to cut. So I got this full texture that is going to opacity mask, and I got this edge here, and here again I have wireframe and multiplying with the color, so I got this. Then here the same process, I got this noise that is panning, then adding time on it, so it's bright, then sign, so it will repeat. And then here I have a actually I have a texture coordinate, and I'm taking the red channel, so it is like this, but I'm using this custom rotator, so it will diagonal. Then again time adding on it, then sign, so it diagonally a line panning, then multiplying. Oh, I'm not using this, so let me clean this. So I have just this thing. Okay, so here I got this, and then multiplying with the edge, so these edge like behaving like this, then multiplying with color, so I have this, and then adding this wireframe on it, and this is going to emissive, and because my opacity mask cutting through this, so only this thing visible, and I have a normal map, so this is quite easy. So I think everything is cleared, and here in sequencer I have a camera that is animating, I have already shown you. Then I have this planer, this logo, which is also animating. See, it is slightly rotating because when camera go near that, it should face the camera always, so I just animate it to face the camera. Although I could use a particle and sprite, so that will always face the camera, but I just used a planer, so I had to do in here. Then this tree that I wanted to animate because I want certain angle on some other certain camera angle, so it's moving back like this. One thing I forgot to show you, that is there is lightning also spawning on that character, so that is quite easy. You have to just like you created these trails on character, you have to duplicate that and just use the lightning material. So here I got these lightning. Similarly I have a initial mass reproduction and update, so it's just spawning on the character like other effect. So let me just clean this up, delete all these. So basically this is my source, and if I make this, you can see particles spawning on character, then these are my trails, so I'll just hide this again. And similarly this source created, I have this lightning, it has different material and everything is quite simple and same. So here I have this 2x2 texture, and I got this noise texture, and I am distorting the UVs of this by this panning noise, and this multiplier is how much distortion I want. So if this is 0, there is no distortion. This is 5 or 0.2, you can see the distortion value. Now here I got this noise texture again with panner, adding time and sign, so this will repeat like this, and then again another noise with same time and sign, but different tiling, adding these together so it has bigger scale, smaller scale, then multiplying it with noise, the lightning. So lightning is randomly distorting and randomly eroding and appearing with a different cutout every time, and this is going to just opacity and emissive. So that's it, no force, not anything, just. And I use the kill volume here. Why I use this kill volume? So if I hide this kill volume, you will see there's lots of particle on his chest because of the mesh and the vertex count here. So I just use this kill volume and use a sphere, and I just use a user parameter to tweak the position of that sphere here. So this lightning is just deleting from this upper chest and it's just spawning on other part of the body. So you can do that. So now I think everything is clear. So that's it. Bye bye. Keep learning. Take care.